Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Coach Gary in the house, and today we've got a nice little matchup. The Tar Heels taking on the Fighting Notre Dame Irish. The Notre Dame Irish advance after beating Pittsburg, and now they meet up with the Tar Heels, who have been playing a lot better here at the end of the season than they were at the beginning of the season. What's going on, Michael Smitty? Michael Smitty in the house. Jimmy D'Angelo, long time Blue Wrencher. What's going on? Your boy Dave. Man, Dave, I gotta hook you up, bro. I gotta hook you up. You've been stopping by for too long. I gotta hook you up. Let's see. Get my thoughts together and go ahead and do that right now. Yeah, we need to go ahead on and let me do this first. Oh yeah, but Bob, before everything gets started here, all right, let's take a look at the matchup predictor. Matchup predictor definitely giving this to the Tar Heels, 78.6%, 21.4% for the Fighting Irish. But you all know you're a lot of people in here are Tar Heels, and you're with the Tar Heel fam, so you know that we are going to have to come out and play our best game. That's just how it is. Got to play our best game, and got to play our best game throughout the whole tournament. But this is the most important because we got to get past this first, right? Got to get past this first. So yeah, we're gonna get this shaking here in just a second. Got to have it out of everybody. We got to. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we got to have a decent run here in this tournament to even make it to the NCAA tournament. Hey, thank you guys for the 3 likes. I appreciate it. And let me hook Dave up right now. Let's see. Yeah, we got the got to get. I got to get Dave a blue wrench right there. All right. So while they're getting ready to announce the teams, get the guys out there and get this thing started. You guys go over there and go over to your boy DT3's channel. Give him a like, guys. Yeah. So Dave is on. Guys, go over there and hit that like button for him. Inday Mbidi. And I probably butchered that name right there. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go Heels. Let's go Heels. Let's go Heels. Guys, if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you would like to subscribe. If not, hit that like button anyway. And I would definitely appreciate it. Let's hope we get the sexy screen today. Right now, you're looking at the matchup predictor. Let's get a better screen. All right, better level. Matchup predictor. We just went over that. Top leaders for the Irish. Burton scoring about 21.7 points a game. So he can score, guys. If anything, if he's going to score, he's a scorer. We got to make sure they don't kill us from behind the 3-point line. All right, for one thing. Rebounds per game. Njai, I think that's how you say that name. 5.9. Got to put a body on him. And then Burton with the assists. And, for the Tar Heels, you got R.J. Davis, 17.3 points per game. Seth Trimble with the rebounds, 5.2. And then Elliot Cadeau, 6 assists a game. 6 assists per game. The only bad thing, or if you want to say, everybody has things to work on, but the thing about Elliot Cadeau's game, he'll give you 6 assists, but then he'll turn the ball over, as you can see right there, 3.2 points, 3.2 times per game. Less, and I mean, he is consistent with it. He's consistent with it. So I guess that just means he's going to turn the ball over. So we just got to hope that he has a stretch this ACC tournament where he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope it starts today, where we'll give him one. Everybody's gonna make a mistake. All right, let's give him one, and let's hope, hopefully it's not an unforced, because those are the ones that kill me. Those are the turnovers that kill me, the unforced errors. All right, here we go, guys. Getting ready to start this game. Let's hope the Tar Heels come out able to score the ball like we have been here the last 7 games, even last week against Duke. All right, the Tar Heels are going to start with the ball this time. Let's see if we can get into a good set and make something good happen. All right, Elliot Cadeau goes to his right. Gets it back up to R.J. Davis. They swing it. Powell back to Davis. Powell's going to take the first shot for the Heels. And it's good. It was a 3. Sean Crawley in the house. What's going on? Sean Crawley at work. Maybe you guys are one of those jobs that let you watch the game. So if not, then I'm gonna try to do my best to keep you abreast of what's happening. All right, Notre Dame with the ball. They got 8 seconds to shoot. All right, little drive into the paint, and a foul's going to be called. They like to get Burton off screens, I see. Oh, free throw was good, but he banged that right off the backboard. Like, I don't even know. Looked like he tried to do that. I don't know. He might have tried to do it. The second one went straight to the back of the rim. All right, 1 out of 2. Elliot Cadeau brings it down for the Heels. Powell hands that off to Davis. And Davis takes his first shot. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound, big number 25. Burton brings it down for the Irish. He wants to get a shot off, but he hands it. A little pick and roll. And it's missed. Rebound, Withers. Cadeau. Oh, nice pass. Nice pass right down the middle. He got that to Lubin, who outran everybody. And a 2-hand slam. Oh, let me make sure we can. I think we're going to have some problems with the. Come on now. Long jumper is missed by the Irish. The Tar Heels bring it down. This is Cadeau. Cadeau at the elbow, kicks that back to Powell. Powell looked at the three, turned it down. The Tar Heels have 16 seconds, but Kelly Cadeau says, I got you, and takes a three and hits it. Let's keep this going like this, baby. All right, this is number 7 to the basket, high off the glass, no good. Rebound, Withers. R.J. Davis brings it down the middle of the court, slows it down, gets it to Withers, sets up for three. It's off the mark. I mean, I got you, Withers. You know, you can hit threes sometimes, but, you know, I think you move that ball around and then if it comes back to you, then you light it up. All right. Carolina playing man-to-man defense. A jumper is good for the Irish. 3-8. Elliot Cadeau brings the ball down for North Carolina. They slow down a screen set up top by Lubin. They give it right back to Lubin. Lubin is accosted, no foul call. The jumper is short for Lubin. And the Irish bring it out. It's going to be Burton on the right side. Elliot Cadeau D'ing him up. Brings him to Lubin. He's got to shoot it. Short. Rebound, Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau, a lot of dribbling. Finds Withers. Withers, you don't hit that. Oh, Withers took a quick three. I mean, the first pass, and he let it go. He hit it. And I was going to say, big man, if you don't hit that one, come on and sit on the bench with me. He's shooting that ball too quick. All right, this is Burton with the ball. He hasn't scored yet, but he's trying his best. Gets it to the big guy in the middle. Nice little move. Nikita. That's his first name. That's what I'm going to call him. Nikita with the lay-in. Powell hands it off. Carolina with a little bit of a motion. Gets that to Davis. Davis kicks it. Withers with another three. Hits it. 14-5 is the score. 15:38 on the clock. Withers, he's hit two. He may be on one today. We're not sure. All right, I think this is Tay. Hands at the Burton. Burton for the Irish. Back up top. They swing it. Roper off the glass. No good. Rebound, Lubin. Nearly turned over. Elliot Cadeau's able to pick it up. He gets that over to Davis. Davis gets it to Withers in the corner again. Withers hesitated, but he hits another one. 3 threes in a row for Withers. And they have to call a timeout. Calm down, baby. Calm down. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes still left on the clock in the first half. Is 17-5. We all know that that means nothing but Withers shooting a good ball right now. Hey, I'm like, dude, look, the first one he shot was off, and you know Withers, he's one of those guys that's not going to stop shooting. But yeah, that second one, and listen, to me, it's not a big deal if you shoot the ball when you're open. But I mean, for me, it is like, hey, come on now, you come down, we bring it down, and you make one pass, and you just jack it up. If you're not hitting those, you got to come to the bench, baby. The first one you missed, okay, I'll let you have that one. The second one, and I'm talking right off the first pass made in the offense, and you take a three. Look, you better be hitting those, because if you're not hitting those, come on, baby, come on, you got to sit down. Like, especially the second one, all Withers shots have been off the first pass, but he's hitting them, you know. So I guess that's okay. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. If you hadn't hit that like button, hit that like button, you know, so we can get more applause today. That's right. All right. As we go, we'll be We'll be keeping you guys abreast of whatever I need to keep you guys abreast of. Sean Crawley, hey coach, and Smitty at work. Let's get this done. Go Heels, yes sir. Thank you in day for stopping by. Let's go Heels. Your boy DT3 Dave. Hey guys, if you don't mind, listen. I'm not a big YouTuber, not a big play-by-play guy at all. I'm not like a lot of these guys that can say, "Hey, let's go over and do a raid on somebody else's channel." I'm not saying that at all. But if you guys don't mind, there's a guy up in the top of the chat. I think the fourth comment down. Your boy DT3. He is a Tar Heel fan, just like the rest of us. He does have a channel, and he's doing a play-by-play just like I am right now. If you don't mind, go over there and give Dave a like, hang out with him a little bit, but don't forget to come back. Yeah, go give him a like, man. Look. Most people just stop by anyway, because I'm an old dude, they're like, oh, look at this old dude. Poor Coach Gary, he never gets any views. But yeah. And they leave a comment and then they're out. That's fine. All right. But yeah, go over there and hook my guy up if you guys don't mind. All right. Let's hope the Carolina Tar Heels can keep it up. We know our team. We'll start off hot and then we'll go through some patches, but I think I'd rather start off hot. All right. Notre Dame with the ball. Trying to get that ball to Burton. This is number 20. Don't know these guys' name that well. A 3-point shot off the mark. Almost tipped in. And Withers is going to get the ball, but he's out of bounds, so that's going to stay with Notre Dame. And it looks like they're going to get 20 seconds on the clock. 5-17 is the score. Notre Dame, they get it in. Number 12. I was saying, what is his name? Oliveris. Just took a 3, got rid of the ball. Tay Davis gets to the elbow, spin move, kicks it. 3-point shot, no good for the Irish. This is R.J. Davis with it. Gets that to Trimble, who's in the game. He goes down low to Washington. Washington squares up, shoots it too hard. Rebound. Irish. They get this to Burton. They get to Tay Davis. Tay Davis thinks about taking the baseline. He's shut off. Good ball movement by the Irish. We've got 11 seconds to shoot on the clock. Good defense. Davis drives. Reverse layup is no good. Withers with the rebound. Outlet to Trimble. Trimble slows it down. Crossover now. Bounce passes as a hard pass in the paint to Withers. To Washington. It was not a good pass, so it's a turnover. Irish with it. They get a bounce pass. Kick it out. Open 3 is good. Konecki shoots and hits that 3. Withers with the ball. Finds Trimble. Trimble goes to Washington. Washington left-hand layup, misses it. Gets his own rebound, misses it again, but he is fouled. Poor Washington. Tell you what, guys. I had hopes. I had pretty decent hopes for Washington when he first got to UNC. And, of course, he was hurt early. So we really didn't know how things were going to turn out for him. But, he's a body out there. He misses his first free throw. I think Coach, yeah, I think Coach Roy right there recruited him. But yeah, Washington, I don't know. He just hadn't worked out. I think he was one of those guys that was looking at being a stretch forward a little bit more than just a center. All right, Carolina in a full court man, putting a little pressure on the ball. Powell defending the ball. He's back out there. This is Burton. Burton hadn't came out of the game yet. He pulls a free throw. Can't hit it. Rebound. Cadeau, he gets to the Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson, only knows one speed. That's to go to the basket. He is blocked. Should have slowed that down. And now the Irish bring it back down. They slow it down with 22 seconds on the clock. Carolina in the man-to-man. This is Burton with the ball. He wants to try to score all the way to the basket. Finger roll is no good. Rebound, Trimble. He gets that out to R.J. Davis. R.J. Davis skip past to Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson kicks it back out to Trimble for three. No good. Rebound, Irish. All right, here's that little dry spell North Carolina's going in. Well, we won't say it's a dry spell yet. Let's see what happens when they bring it back down. Baseline bounce pass is kicked. 3-point shot. Missed. Rebound, Powell. Powell gets it over to Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau. Still dribbling. Skip passes over to Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson thought about the three. Turned it down. Washington takes the three. And hits it. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And hits a three-pointer from the top of the key. Washington. It's 21-8 right now. 11 minutes on the clock. Powell hounding the ball. They get the ball to Burton. Burton is their leading scorer. Carolina doing a good job holding him. The floater is no good for. All right, that was a floater that was no good for Notre Dame. Carolina with the rebound. Trimble at the other end is fouled. So we have another stop in the game, another timeout. This may be media timeout. And right now we've got the Tar Heels in the lead, 21-8. So let's give them a Panther growl. All right, guys, thank you, everyone, for stopping by, hanging out this nice little early game we got going on here. What up, Nathan? Nathan in the house today, guys. All right. Putting the score in. Got a little slow score. Had to do it manually. All right, 21-8. 21-8. Tar Heels playing decent right now. Hoping for a round 3 for my Duke squad versus you. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, if Carolina can get by and get there, it'll be another Duke Carolina. But let's go one at a time. Hey, Coach, my high school, North Mecklenburg High School, is in the Final Four against Chambers to advance to the state championship. Hey, good job, baby. Good job, North Mecklenburg. Glad to hear it. Hope you guys can pull it out and get this state championship. Robert Summers in the house. I want to get payback on Wake Forest. That will be nice too. That'll be nice too. Like, it's a few teams we could get payback from. Now that we look a little different, playing a little different. All right. Real quick box score check. All right, for the Irish, Tay Davis, number 7, he has 2 points. Nikita, I'm just going to say that. Nikita K, number 25, has 2 points. Burt, number 3, their leading scorer, he has not scored yet. Aloko, he hasn't scored yet. And Roper, number 1. So we got 41-1, 3-25. That's Nikita and Tay Davis. Also in the game, Sundra, number 12. He hasn't scored yet. Sir Mohammed, like that name right there, number 4, hasn't scored yet. And Koninski, he has 3 points. For North Carolina, Lubin with 2. Withers with 9 points. Drake Powell, 3. Elliot Cadeau, 3. RJ Davis hasn't scored yet. Jalen Washington has 4 points. And hopefully Trimble can score right here. And he does. He hits the first free throw. So Duke is number 1 in the country now? Okay. Trimble misses one. All right, we got Nikita with the ball. Gets that to Roper. This is Burton now with the ball. 3-point shot goes up. Long 3, no good. Rebound. Elliot Cadeau, outlet pass to Ian Jackson. And like I said, Ian Jackson just, when he gets the ball, it's all offense. There's no thinking about setting up, running a play. He is going, if it's a slight fast break, he's just going head down. Like, that's one thing I think that young man needs to learn. This is not high school. You're going to have some guys getting back. So if it's not there, slow it down and run your offense. All right, Burton doing a lot of dribbling. Doesn't want to pass it. Finally does. Kaneda with the ball. Gets that to Burton. A strong drive to the basket, and he scores. And he's fouled on the play. 10-22. All right, Carolina, let's go. Defense hadn't been bad. We got to keep it up. We can't let these guys work their way back into this game right now. Let's stay dominant. Help out on offense because this guy's going to dribble. I think Burton is one of those guys. He's so used to scoring that he's ball heavy, ball dominant, and doesn't really want to give that ball up unless necessary. All right, Lubin back in the game. Ian Jackson to Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau on the right. Gets it back to Ian Jackson. They swing it. Powell takes the 3. That's way off. Rebound for the Fighting Irish. Hey, when we have these little droughts, we got to keep playing defense. All right, this is Burton with the ball, waiting for the screen. That doesn't come. He gets to the paint, though. Another layup. Uh-oh, Burton getting warmed up. 13-22. Come on, Carolina. We need to score. Ian Elliott. Lubin takes a 3. What the heck? Just move the ball, baby. Just keep moving the ball. Lubin takes the 3. What are we doing? All right, Burton with the ball. Again, like I said, doesn't want to pass it unless he has to. Tay Davis, strong to the basket. And he is going to be fouled on the arm. And I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. Carolina, defense is not terrible, but Notre Dame is getting to the basket. They're definitely not falling or shying away from the contact. Davis at the line. This is Tay Davis for Notre Dame. He hits the free throw. And now it's 14-22. So the comfortable lead is all but gone. Davis hits both of his free throws. 15-22. All right, Carolina hasn't scored in a bit. 8 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock. Elliot Cadeau asks for a screen. Gets it to R.J. Davis for three. R.J. Davis hits the three. Boy, we needed that. It's like a cool drink of water after working in the tobacco fields of North Carolina. You young guys don't know nothing about that. All right, Davis with the ball for the Irish. This is Tay Davis. Doesn't want to pass it right now. Finally does. Back to Davis. Being guarded by Lubin. Davis spin move. The jumper is no good. Tipped. Carolina doesn't get that rebound, and that's what happens. Nikita tips it, gets the rebound. 2 more points for the Irish. 17-25. Powell hands it back to Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau skip pass to Davis. Davis hesitates, then shoots the three. Misses it. Lubin gets the rebound. Kicks it. Elliot Cadeau thought about the three. Run an offense. Run an offense. Skips it. Powell to the basket. Strong. Layup is good. Jordan-esque. Burton is going to be fouled at the top of the key, and we have another timeout. 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Burton can get to the basket. Carolina's just going to have to play him hard. Like I said earlier, if he's going to score those points, he's going to have to do it at the basket. He's going to have to work for it, make him feel it. We can't let him sit out there and shoot threes. I don't know how good of a three-point shooter he is, but, if a scorer is going to score, make him score the 2 points and not kill us at the three. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a 2-point score than a 3-point score. All right, 17-27. 17-27. Carolina still with the lead. I guess we'll go ahead and look at the team stats now, guys. Let you guys look at the team stats. Early game today, guys. That's how it is when you get into the tournament. For those peeps who are watching or listening, thank you for stopping by. For those people who are at work and working, thank you for stopping by. If you're working and you're not supposed to be on your phone, but you got me tuned in, I appreciate it. We're going to try to do our best to make it worth your while. And hopefully these Tar Heels can win. If you're at home watching on television and you got me tuned in just so you can, can voice your opinion, have some comments, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm talking North Carolina, and if you're for the Fighting Irish, leave some comments in the chat. And if you're riding in a car and you can't watch it and you're on your phone, thank you for tuning in. All right. Carolina shooting 47.4% from the field. Notre Dame 28.6%. I think they're going to pick that up at some point, definitely. That's why Carolina's got to keep this lead and keep scoring and keep playing defense. The Irish are 1 of 6 from behind the arc. Carolina 7 of 13 for 53.8%. Free throw shooting, Carolina have only shot 4, but they've hit 2, so they're at 50%. Notre Dame is 80%. They've only missed 1. They're 4 of 5. Rebounding, Carolina slight lead, 12-15. Assists, Carolina has 6 of those bad boys to the Irish 1. And no doubt because Burton he is ball dominant. Doesn't want to pass that ball unless he absolutely has to. Turnovers, Carolina has 2 to the Notre Dame Irish's 0. They have not turned the ball over yet. 8 points in the paint for the Irish, only 4 for the Tar Heels. We are shooting that ball outside. Largest lead so far has been 14. Withers back in the game, so we already know what's going to happen when he gets the ball. If any sort of daylight, he's jacking it up. Hey, you better hit him, I'll tell you that. Burton with the drive. And a foul's going to be called against Notre Dame. Good defense there by Powell. All right, Carolina brings it down. And Burton is going to be called for a foul. Elliot Cadeau slow to get up. Withers for another 3. He hits another one. That's 4. All right, Withers, just got a clean 3. Take it. Follow your shot. Don't get too happy. All right, this is Burton. Slides that over to Davis. Davis kicks it. This is Davis with the ball for the Irish. He misses. Ball tipped around. Lubin finally gets it. He's going to be fouled by Nikita. I think his name is Konstantiniski. Constanta something. All right, 17-30 right now. 17-30. 6 minutes and 28 seconds left in the first. R.J. Davis gets that to Withers. Withers to Lubin. Lubin way out. They kick it. Another 3. Oh, my goodness. 5 threes by Withers. And he doesn't know what's going on. I tell you what, he better get it all. He can't keep this up the whole game. But I tell you what, 5 is nice. And that one was way out. Like I said, I'll tell you what, anytime he gets an open shot, he's going to shoot it. That could be good. It could be bad for the Heels. Burton drives. He was hounded that time. Great defense and kicked that out. It was knocked out of bounds, though, by North Carolina. All right, Irish throw the ball in. They're going to have to call a timeout. Carolina with that tight defense, stopping them from getting the ball in bounds. 5 minutes and 51 seconds left before intermission. The score is 17-33. Carolina has created a little bit more space there. Jalen Withers, 5 threes on the game. 5 threes, 15 points. And they've all come from the 3-point line, though. Like I said, as long as you're hitting them, I guess it's good. Just don't get so settled there that you get to the point where you're just shooting it every time you get it there. Because I'm telling you, at the beginning of the game, it was just one pass to Withers, and he was lighting it up. One pass to Withers, lighting it up. So don't overshoot. Get to that point where it's like every shot I'm taking is from the 3-point line, and you end up shooting your team out of the game. But let's go. No negativity. Let's go. All right, we had a quick timeout. 5:51. The Irish get it in. I think this out a loco. And the Irish didn't know how much time they had left on the clock. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. 5:43, 5:43. All right, R.J. Davis back at the point, brings it down. Lubin sets the screen up top. They get it to Trimble. Trimble wants to go inside, but Lubin now set up. They go to Lubin. Lubin double team, skip pass, extra pass. R.J. Davis gets his man in the air. Withers back to Davis. Davis, nice bounce pass. Nice ball movement by the Tar Heels, and they get the ball down to Lubin after they get it to the box, and then Notre Dame double team. So North Carolina started their swinging of the ball and eventually got it back down to Lubin for a dunk. Assist to R.J. Davis. 3-point shot way off by the Irish. R.J. Davis brings it down. Nobody under the basket but the Irish, so he slows it down. He needs to move the ball. Gets to the Powell. Powell. Back to Davis. They're wanting to go inside. They go to Lubin. Lubin with the spin move. He's too big. He's too strong. Another layup and 2 points by Lubin. That's what was missing. Carolina wasn't going inside, shooting everything outside, but that's 2 possessions they go inside to begin with. Burton gets that to Davis. Davis kicks it to Muhammad. Back to Burton. Burton to Muhammad. Muhammad on the baseline. Good closeout by the Tar Heels. A 3-point shot is good by Loco. By Aloko. Loco for 3. R.J. Davis loses his man. Goes to the basket strong. He is fouled. (20-37). Looks like it's going to be another timeout with 4 minutes on the clock. Carolina now back with that comfortable lead. Starting to find their offense again and playing pretty darn good defense. All right, here's the box scores. Danielberry Sports Highlight. What's going on, sir? Thank you for stopping by. All right, 37-20. 37-20 Carolina with a comfortable lead right now. Still 4 minutes. 4 minutes left before halftime for the Fighting Irish. You've got Davis and Nikita Konstantinovitsky. Konstantinovitsky, is that how you say it? He has 4 points also. Burton with 5 points. Aloko with 3. Roper has 1 to match his jersey number. Sundra, number 12, hadn't scored yet. Serta, number 5. Koninsky. J.R. Koninsky has 3 points. For the Tar Heels, Vilana Lubin with 6 points. Withers, 15. He is 5 of 6 from behind the 3-point line. Drake Powell with 5. Elliot Cadeau and R.J. Davis both have 3 points. Jalen Washington with 4. And Seth Trimble with 1. All right, we're going to have to our guards are going to have to come alive there. We got our power forward and the center leading the team in scores. Elliot Cadeau, I really don't want to say anything, but Elliot Cadeau has not turned the ball over yet. Words have powers, and sometimes, like when you say something, that's when the turnovers begin. The only turnovers come from Jalen Washington and Ian Jackson, and that's two for the Heels. All right, 4 minutes here. We need to have a strong 4 minutes. Four strong minutes here to go into halftime. RJ Davis at the line to try to extend this lead. Let's go, Davis. Only shooting 50% from the line. We got to hit these free throws, and he does hit the first. And once again, RJ Davis, a little bit of blood, a little bit of bleeding, took that hit high, and has to have a little treatment there on the sideline. Or RJ Davis hits both. All right, Mohammed to take the ball out. Carolina full court man-to-man. Davis being guarded by Lubin, Vin Allen Lubin. He brings it across the timeline slowly. 20-39 is the score. 3:51 on the clock now. Mohammed gets that to Burton. Burton being guarded by Ian Jackson. Mohammed to drive. He gets into the lane. Blocked. Out of bounds to Notre Dame. It was a block by Withers. I think this is Alico, if I'm not mistaken. Gets the ball in. He's dribbling. Muhammad, long three, off the mark. That goes out of bounds to the Tar Heels. Tar Heels, Vin Allen Lubin, Trimble, RJ Davis, Withers. And I think it's Ian Jackson on the court on the floor right now for the Tar Heels. Davis brings the ball down as Washington comes to the scorer's table. He gets that to Withers. Withers gives it right back. Irish in the man-to-man. Davis drives, kicks it. High pass to Trimble. Ian Jackson floats in. He misses, but Lubin to tip it in. 41-20 right now. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Screen set up top. I think this is Aloko. Finds Davis. Davis kicks it. Baseline drive by Roper is blocked. Rebound by Trimble. Trimble on the right side. Going strong to the basket. Again, that's what I'm saying, guys. Nothing there. Slow it down. You got to lead. What are you doing? Carolina gets it back. RJ Davis with a three. He misses. Lubin gets the rebound. Kicks it back out to Ian Jackson. And coach says, slow it down. Run one. Run one. Lubin sets the screen up top. They let Ian Jackson handle it. Finds RJ Davis. Back to Ian. Ian Jackson. Step back three. No good. Rebound Davis. That's Tay Davis for the Irish. He's coming down strong. Running downhill. It's blocked again. Rebound. Outlet pass to Ian Jackson. Gets that. Oh, nice pass. Oh, and it's blocked at the other end. It was a nice drop down pass from Trimble, but Ian Jackson goes up kind of soft, and it's blocked. Irish get the ball back. This is Aloko. Dang, it should have been 2 more points. Roper kicks it. This is Muhammad. Irish moving the ball around. They got 7 seconds to shoot. Another block. Davis back at the other end. A quick shot. I don't know why. Let's go. Just, hey, move the ball around. No offense. None of your teammates under the basket. Muhammad straight to the basket. Misses it, but they get the rebound. 3-point shot by the Irish is good. Dang, that's a couple of times down. Carolina should have had some points, and they didn't get them. It's a cause for concern. We need to score right here. Nice move by Davis. Davis with the floater. He draws the foul. Nice little crossover at the top for Davis to get by his man. He closed it. They close in on him, and they foul him as he goes to the basket. Yeah, it was a couple of baskets right there. Carolina should have had some points off of it. Didn't get them. But great defense at the other end. Carolina probably has 4 to 5 blocks. All right. No matter how you score, we need to score. So R.J. Davis at the line. Look how far he stands back from the free throw line. I always teach my players to toe the line. But hey, you get your own rhythm, your own technique of shooting, and once you get it down pat, you shoot like that every time. All right, Tyson in the game for Carolina. R.J. Davis hits both of his free throws, and Carolina full court man to man. I like it. All right, the Irish get it in 43 seconds. It's a 20-point lead by North Carolina, 23 to 43. Davis gets to the box, lays it up, and he's fouled by Washington, who just got into the game. Number 5 is Serta. Bro, stay on the ground. All right, 25 to 43. Tay Davis at the line. 34.8 seconds left before halftime. And Davis hits the free throw. Washington to take it out. Elliot Cadeau back in the game. Gets that to Davis. They get across the timeline. And Coach Davis calls the timeout with 28 seconds on the clock. Hey, this is a common occurrence by Coach Davis when Carolina gets the ball with a chance to take the last shot. He'll call a timeout, try to make sure we get something. I don't hate it. Don't hate it. All right, 2 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate the support. Especially on this early ACC tournament game day. 43. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're playing this game in the Spectrum Center, home of the Hornets. The Hornets don't play tonight, do they? Can't play tonight. Hey Siri, when do the Hornets play? Okay, the Hornets do play tonight, but they play in Atlanta. I might watch that one. Well, I'm definitely going to watch it. Don't know if I'm going to stream it. All right, we're back. Carolina gets the ball in, nearly turns it over. It's Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau gets it out to Tyson. Tyson gives it right back to him. Elliot Cadeau has 18 seconds on the clock to not make a turnover, and this would be something he hasn't done in 7 games. He goes to the basket. Elliott with a high layup, misses it. And a quick foul by Withers. .5 seconds on the clock. I think Carolina had a foul to give or whatever. I guess you could say it. Yeah. Carolina is in the bonus, but that won't matter. It's only 6.5 seconds on the clock. Notre Dame has to go to full court, and Carolina decides to pull back this time. We're going to the state. Let's go North Mecklenburg. Burton, all the way to the basket, kicks it. 3-point shot. Good if it goes, and it does. Wow. Definitely didn't want them to end like that. That was a 3-point shot by Notre Dame by a loco. And man, I didn't want them. I didn't want them to end on anything positive, but they did. So they got to feel good about that. 29-43, Carolina called that timeout to try to get a good shot there. Coach just says he's not pleased with the last minute. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and he said it right. It's probably 6 points we could have had there, and just basically blew them. But we do have a lead. All right. Carolina does have a lead, so let's go over real quick. Let's go over the box scores really quick. I'm talking really quick. And I'm just going to go over the leading scores for Notre Dame. Leading scores right now, Matt Aloco, he has 9 points, and then Tay Davis. Burton, their leading scorer, but he only has 5. He's a ball dominant guy, so it looks like he's working really, really hard, maybe too hard to try to get a score. He needs to just let it come to him, and I hope it never does. All right, for North Carolina, Jalen Withers with 15 points. He is 5 out of 6 from behind the arc for 15 points. R.J. Davis with 7 points, and Villanova with 8 points on the night so far. And some key things, Carolina only 2 turnovers, and the 2 turnovers, none of them by Elliot Cadeau. None of them by Elliot Cadeau, so let's hope that he can keep it up, because we're getting into the part of the game where we don't need to turn the ball over at all. All right, team stats really quick. Carolina still shooting. They're shooting now 46.7% from the field. Notre Dame 29.4. 3-point shooting. Carolina shooting 52.9. 9 of 17. The Irish 36%. They are 4 of 11. I believe they're going to start hitting a few more. Carolina's gotta stay connected. Like, don't even give them the threes. Free throw shooting, Carolina upped their free throw shooting to 75%. It was 50. They're 6 of 8, while the Irish are 83.3%, 5 of 6. Rebounding goes to Carolina right now, 18-24. Assists, Carolina 10-4. Steals, blocks, Carolina has 4 of those bad boys. They're 4-2. Turnovers, Carolina has 2. The Fighting Irish with only 1. Fast break points all to Carolina with 3. 3 of them. And the Notre Dame Fighting Irish have scored off both of Carolina's turnovers. They've got 6 points. Carolina, our largest lead was 21. Like Coach Davis says, a little bit upset that we don't have more points, because there was a couple of times we probably should have got points out of it, but we didn't. So right now, Carolina in the lead. That's always good. Let's see if we can hang on to it and beat these guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with a little bit of leave you guys with the box scores, and then we'll be right back after the halftime. See you guys in a minute. All right, we're back and right out of halftime. Burton is fouled. It's going to be side out. We already got one person who voted. Let's just see if these Tar Heels can hang on. All right, they get it in. It's going to be Davis with the ball, Tay Davis. He drives all the way to the basket. Layup is good. So the Irish get on the boards. First possession, 31-43. Hey, that I'm telling you, the league can dwindle very quickly. They go inside. It's Tar Heels. The Lubin, he misses, but he gets his own rebound. Puts it back in. 31-45. Tay Davis, he loses it. Ian Jackson, oh, nice pass to Powell for 2 points. And Carolina with a quick 4. Burton finds Aloko to Serta. Serta being guarded by Elliot Cadeau. Fighting Irish moving the ball around. This is Burton. Burton kicks it. Roper misses. Rebound, Elliot Cadeau. Up the court. Nobody under the basket. He slows it down. Bounce pass to Lubin. It is a foul. And that is going to send Lubin to the line, hopefully. Thirty-one to 47. 31 to 47. Then out of Lubin at the line. He misses the first. We got to have every point possible. Let's go. He steps off the line, steps back on. 18-24. Hey, thank you guys for 6 likes. Thank you for 6 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Lubin does hit the second, though. He hits the second. Hey, shout goes out to the North Ashboro Middle School. Anybody who's listening, Burton gets up in the air or gets Powell up in the air. And he's fouled on the play. He didn't shoot that, but so is that going to be shots at the line? He didn't let it go. I guess so. I guess as long as you go up. Okay, I got you. He should have let that ball go. He might have hit it. And Burton misses the first free throw. Powell comes out of the game. Not sure how many fouls he has. We'll take a look at it the next time we get a chance. And Burton hits the first. Little half-court trap. The Carolina Tar Heels beat it easily. All right, it's going to be Elliot Cadeau starting at the top. Gets that to Lubin. Lubin inside. Lubin. He is patient, and he is awarded with 2 points. 32-50. Serta hands that to Burton. Burton wants to come off that screen. He's double teamed right now. He's got to get that ball out of there. Davis step through, kicks it. Serta. Spin move by Roper. Nice move there to get 2 points for the Irish. 34-50. Tar Heels got to keep scoring. R.J. Davis goes into Lubin. Lubin kicks it back out. Lubin going to work. But he couldn't score that time. Rebound, Irish. This is Burton bringing the ball up the court. He finds Davis with a long three. Can't hit it. Rebound, Withers. R.J. Davis up the right side of the court for the Tar Heels. He goes down to Lubin. They're going into Lubin every time. Lubin is going to be called for. I thought they might get him for a travel, the shuffling of the feet, but he is fouled. They're giving up. They're feeding Lubin and saying, Lubin, go to work, baby. You get double team or whatever. Just be able to find the open guy. He was not shooting though. So Carolina will take it out under their own basket. They get it into R.J. Davis. R.J. Davis takes the baseline, kicks it. Withers for three. He hits another three. That is 6 threes for Withers. (34-53). I think that was an assist for Cadeau. Cadeau must have at least 6 assists. Trimble hounding the ball. This is Burton. Burton is fouled at the very end before he shoots. And like I said, Burton does not really want to get rid of that ball unless he absolutely has to. A little cocoa butter on the arms. All right. Irish will start with this is Burton. Burton goes to the basket, kicks it. It is out of bounds to the Tar Heels. (16:08 on the clock. 16:08 on the clock. All right, 34-53, 34-53 Tar Heels. Elliot Cadeau brings the ball down, taking his time, gets a good pass to Davis. Davis off the low screen, gets that to Cadeau. Cadeau gave that up to Lubin. Lubin couldn't handle it. I don't know if that's going to be called a turnover by Cadeau. Missed shot by the Irish. Oh, come on, Trimble. That's a turnover by Trimble. Wide open. That was going to be a 3-point shot by Withers if they had completed the pass. Davis turns around. Tay Davis misses that lay. And Carolina, they advance it up the court. There's going to be Trimble with it. Coach calling a play. Lubin finds that's going to be Elliot Cadeau. 16 seconds to shoot. Elliot Cadeau goes off the left side. They find Trimble. Trimble on the baseline. Loses it. Another turnover by Trimble. Dang it, let's go. Those are empty possessions. Burton at the other end. Finds Nikita. Nikita. Back to Burton. Burton. Kicks it. 3-point jumper is no good. And a foul is going to be called on maybe Withers. It's going to stay the Irish ball. Yeah, they're not doing bad. It's a couple of they had a couple of turnovers here at this end, and like I always say, if you turn the ball over, you don't even get a chance to attempt a shot at your own basket. I mean, and Trimble has turned it over twice with some lackadaisical passes. Carolina still in the lead. We got 2 votes. Which team will advance? The Tar Heels or Notre Dame? And while we do have this timeout, now's a good chance to a time to check that information out. So let's go to the box scores. Let you guys look at the box scores. Let's get this score right. All right, here we go. 34-53, 34-53. Carolina's just going to have to keep scoring if they want to win this game. What up, Garrett? All right, leading scorers for the Fighting Irish are going to be Tay Davis with 9 points. Matt Aloko with 9 also. And for the Tar Heels, it's going to be your center and the power forward, Jalen Withers with 18 points. He has 6 of 7 from behind the three-point line, believe that or not. Van Allen Lubin, 13 points. Drake Powell and Elliot Cadeau, Drake Powell and RJ Davis both have 7 points. Now, Elliot Cadeau has 6 assists already, still 14:39 to go in the game. And I'm not even going to say what he doesn't have anymore because I don't want to jinx it. Jalen Washington with 2 points, Seth Trimble with 1, and he has 2 turnovers here in the last 2 possessions. We got to do something about that. Got to straighten it up. I think the Tar Heels have 4 turnovers. No, Tar Heels with 3 turnovers? Is that no? The Tar Heels have 4 turnovers. Notre Dame with 3. With all the dribbling and stuff they do take care of the ball there. Notre Dame does. All right, we're back. Tay Davis. He's turned away from the drive, and he shoots a 3. Can't hit it. That ball is knocked out of bounds. Goes to Carolina. All right, it's going to be Carolina with the ball. Washington hands it off to RJ Davis. The Tar Heels still have 14 seconds to shoot. Withers takes another 3. Way out. I'm like, come on, Withers. You got 11 seconds to shoot. Don't get carried away. Just take your wide open threes now. Don't take any contested threes. All right, Notre Dame with the ball. Hey, get it back to Burton. Burton calls for the screen. He's got Withers on him. The double screen, Nikita. It's going to be Davis. Davis drives. Throws up a hook shot, but he's fouled on the play, I think, by Tyson. That is one thing that's going to keep the Irish connected to the Tar Heels in this game, getting these fouls. And I think Carolina has already fouled them 3 times. They're going to be in the bonus here shortly. Now Burton with the ball. Gets into the paint. And another foul. This one's by Ian Jackson. And maybe one more, and then they'll be in the bonus. Not good. All right, still Irish ball. Nikita gets it down in the paint. Fall away off the glass is good over Washington. 36-53. Tar Heels bring it down the other end. This is RJ Davis. He only has 7 points right now. Bounce pass to Washington for the dunk. Pick and roll works to perfection. All right. Burton being guarded well by RJ Davis. But I tell you what, Burton is a tough cookie. He gets all the way to the paint, scores, and draws a foul. That was pretty good defense. I guess they got him with a bump or something. I don't even know what that was. Okay, the shot didn't count. Right. Somehow they were trying to give that to Drake Powell, who was nowhere close to the play. Yeah, but one bad thing about that is Powell has already 3 fouls, if I'm not mistaken. We'll check that out on the next timeout. Burton was going to the basket. They at one ref, if you ask me, it looked like he did his hands like that to say no basket. Well, okay, it wasn't no basket, but I guess they're in the bonus. Yeah, they are in the bonus. Carolina a lot of fouls. All right, full court pressure by the Irish. Carolina beats it. 12 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock for those who need to know. Screen set up top by Washington. R.J. Davis with a tough three and hits it right off the screen by Washington at the top. Back up to 20-point lead, 38-58. Irish with the ball. Nice little hook shot there by, I think that was Serta. R.J. Davis handling the ball. Gets it to Tyson. Tyson, you know, is going to shoot a three anytime he gets a chance. He misses it. Outlet pass. Baseline drive. Fall away jumper is no good. Rebound, Nikita. He can't hit it. Rebound, R.J. Davis. R.J. Davis gets it to Washington. Washington takes the three. Washington can't hit it. And I might say, come on, Washington. Come on out of the game. That was too quick. It's too quick. Come on. Use some time. Burton with the crossover. Picked up by R.J. Davis. The Irish swing the ball around. Screen set up top by Tay Davis. Now Tay Davis has it. Spin move. Hard off the glass. Carolina doesn't want to get the rebound. Oh, a shot clock violation. That's why they did not go for the rebound. All right. 10 minutes and 51 seconds left. 10 minutes, 51 seconds left in this game. Carolina trying to hang on to an 18-point lead right now. Not doing a bad job. Not doing a bad job. I think that first of all, they need to hang on to win this game, and then they can realize that everything they do in this game, they can use as a way to improve and get ready for the next game. But you know, it's a tournament, one game at a time. If you lose, you go home. And for North Carolina, if they lose, I think in the next two games, if they lose today or tomorrow, somebody tell me what you think. If they lose today or tomorrow, that might be it for the Tar Heels this year. You know, might be it for the Tar Heels this year unless coach decides, you know, we'll go to the NIT. Could be possible. You know, stranger things have happened. Carolina has accepted that a bid to the NIT before. They want to continue to play, but yeah, I think Carolina's got to win at least these two games. You know, if we can win two games and get to Duke, and if we could beat Duke, then we in there, right? You know, if we could beat Duke, we're in there. We got to get there first. But I think if we get to the Duke game and play very well, I think they got to consider us, especially if Duke's number one in the nation, right? But Carolina's got to get there first. We got to get there first. Tar Heel K, what's up? Tar Heel K in the house. Garrett, what's going on? I'm on the golf course watching. What up, Garrett? Garrett, stop. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hit him good. Man, I could go today, but I bet y'all go there today. It's packed out there. Guarantee you it's packed. Couldn't turn down 80 degrees. Yeah, I got you, Garrett. I need to be out there too. Tar Heel K, Nathan. I wish Mecklenburg luck, but they are going to have a time getting past the winner of the new Hanover versus Sanderson game. Yeah, good luck anyway, Nathan. Yeah, I hope they come through. I'm watching here in the big town of Sims. Tar Heel K in the house, the big town of Sims. I think that the only way Carolina makes the NCAA tournament is to win the ACC tournament. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they win that one, it's no question. Uh, I don't know. I guess I'm just looking at the name, the name Carolina, and maybe those whoever's doing the judging or whatever, not the judging, but the selection, might look at that and say, hey, stranger things have happened, especially if they get by Wake Forest. They got to win today now. Got to win today. Wake Forest and get by. I think if they get by Duke, even if they don't win the ACC tournament, like you got to be like, hey, you know, Trimble for three, misses it. Rebound, Lubin. Lubin gets it out to Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau goes back to Lubin. Lubin with the spin move off the glass. It's good. Burton with the drive. He scores at the other end. And it's back to an 18-point lead. Looks like a zone baseline. That's how you beat the zone right there, Carolina. Get Lubin at the top. Get you a big man at the top. Once you get the ball in, look on the baseline. Don't force it. Move that ball across the top. Good job. Carolina back into man-to-man. This is going to be Burton with the ball. He wants to score. Goes on the right side. Floater is up, but Powell's going to be called for a foul. And, guys, I think that's 4 on Powell. He is probably not going to make it. Probably not going to make it out of this game. Still got 9 minutes and 32 seconds. All right, Davis, Nikita, Burton, Aloko, and Roper on the court. On the court for the Irish. Yeah, he's the luck of the Irish is what he's thinking. The luck of the Irish. All right. Elliot Cadeau brings it down. Slows it down. Gets that to Lubin up top. Lubin looking for that screen. It wasn't there. Or looking for the pass to Cadeau. It wasn't there. Now R.J. Davis with it. Lubin gets to the R.J. R.J. Oh, R.J. with his first turnover. Dang it. Yeah, it should have been, if he was going to pass that, it should have been more like a bounce pass. The short jumper is no good for the Irish, but they end up getting the rebound. 8:51. Dang it. Dang it, Cadeau. I thought you was going to go the whole game. No, I didn't. But I was hoping you'd go the whole game and not turn the ball over, but Elliot Cadeau turns it over one time. Burton driving. Good defense by Cadeau. This is Muhammad to the basket. Strong move. Can't hit it. Rebound. Lubin finds R.J. Davis. R.J. Davis brings it down. He slows it down. He's picked up. Now he goes to the basket. Tries to get that to Lubin. Another turnover. Come on, Carolina. Dang it. But then the Irish turn it over. Steal by Withers. And coach says, run this play. Let's go. We need to run a play. This is Elliot Cadeau. Slows it down. Screen set. He finds Withers. Withers kicks it to Trimble. Trimble with the spin move and the stop. Short. Rebound. Burton. Couple of empty possessions by the Tar Heel. Serta for three. Goes in and out. And a foul is going to be called. Another foul. And that's going to be Muhammad's foul. That might be called on R.J. Davis. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish already in the bonus. Carolina is not. We go through these ebbs and flows. I guess that's how you say it. These ups and downs, basically, as a team. And when you have a lead like this, it doesn't look too bad. You could the naked eye could actually miss it, but it's something that we still got to work on. Like I say, this team is who they are right now. I think every team is who they are right now. But it would be nice to just have a solid game with no letdowns. But that is the difference between great teams and great teams, good teams, and bad teams. All right, we got a little bit of a we got a not a little bit we got a timeout on the court. Let me see if I can move the position of my box here, make it look a little bit better. All right, we got people all over the place. We got people at school watching the broadcast. We got people on the golf course watching the broadcast. We got people at work watching the stream and watching the game. Thank you guys for watching. If you just you know drop a line in the chat, that will be very very helpful. Very very appreciated. All right, Carolina trying to hang on to this big lead. Don't want to give the Irish any type of momentum. And as Tar Heels, the Tar Heels want to keep scoring. Want to keep scoring, and we don't want to start turning the ball over. It's a tendency for teams that can be good to get carried away and start forcing plays, and then turn the ball over. Go to channel. All right, we're gonna go over here and check out my guy Dave. All right, another turnover by the Tar Heels. Come on, guys. Dang, this is it's not. I'm upset because this is something that the Tar Heels are gonna have to. They got to get better at, because this right here it's gonna, they still we're still playing. You know what I'm saying? We're still playing. We got a game. We got another game tomorrow. We gotta cut this turning the ball over crap out, bro. Davis with a three. He rattles it in. Burton. Oh, nice drop off to Nikita. Nikita with the lay in. All right, get back to playing defense, Carolina. Elliot Cadeau slows it down. Gets that to Withers at the top. Yeah, you got to work on it. Elliot, nice dish to Lubin for another 2-point slam. Exactly. That's that commentator. That's why he's a professional. He expressed himself with no problem. I was trying to say the same thing he was saying. Carolina's got to continue to play the right way and prepare themselves for the rest of the tournament. They got to work on their stuff. All right. A missed shot at the other end. Carolina moving the ball. They get it to Trimble. Trimble shoots a three. Can't hit it. All right, Trimble. That's your last three. Alico kicks that. The fall away jumper is no good. Rebound. Ends up going to Withers. This is Elliot Cadeau behind the. Come on, Elliot. Slow down. Don't start dancing on me. Gets that to Lubin. Lubin to Trimble. Back to Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau on the left side. Kicks it. Withers for three. Withers can't hit the three this time. 5 minutes on the clock. This is Nikita. Hands that to Burton. Burton for three. Can't hit it. Rebound. Then out of Lubin. Outlet pass to Elliot Cadeau. Elliot Cadeau on the right side. Slows it down. Trimble. Gives it right back to Elliot. Coach says run this set. Hey, get it to Trimble. Excuse me, Withers. Withers. Goes to Ian Jackson. Ian Jackson layup is good. Good pass by Withers. Down low. This is Nikita K with the ball. Gets that to Alico. Aloka. It's a turnover. Withers dropped that back to Trimble. Trimble gave it to Ian Jackson, and Ian Jackson is fouled on the play. All right, Carolina's hanging on to that lead right now, guys. All right. You guys heard a little bit from my guy, DT3 Dave. D33 Dave. Oh, what did I do? No. What did I just do? Whoa. Wait, let's see if I can get it back here. Yeah, I think I got it back. All right. Whew. All right, we got a break in the action. Got a break into action. Carolina up 69-47, looking pretty darn decent at this point. Looking pretty darn decent at this point. The team stats are as follows. Carolina shooting 49%. The Irish shooting 30% from the field. We'll say that that's two reasons. We'll say they're not shooting the ball well, and they're not shooting the ball well because Carolina's playing pretty darn good defense against them. Carolina shooting 46% from the 3-point line. Notre Dame 23.5%. Free throw shooting. Notre Dame has dropped way down. They were shooting 80. Now they're shooting 60%. They're 9 of 15. Carolina holding still at 70. 7 out of 10. Carolina out rebounding the Fighting Irish by 6, 37-31. Carolina 17 assists. Great job moving the ball around. 17-5. Steals 7-3. Irish. Blocks 4-2. Carolina. Turnovers 7-6. Carolina. Fast break points 6-0 Carolina. Points in the paint 26-24 Carolina. Yeah, and the biggest story for the Tar Heels, everybody knows, as far as we're going to turn the ball over, but as far as turning the ball over, we know that one player in particular has an issue with it. But with 3 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock, it is not him doing all the turnovers today. He does have two. All right. And right out of the break, Ian Jackson scores for the Heels. All right, it's going to be Koloko with the ball. Make sure I'm saying his name correct. Aloko. All right, Roper hits a three for the Irish. It's 50-71. Ian Jackson to hand that ball back. Withers takes another three. He hits another one. Withers. (74-50). 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on the clock. This is going to be a loco. I think that's his name. That's going to be Konecki. Drives the ball for the Irish, and he scores. All right, 2 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. Withers coming out. 52-74. And like the commentator says, hopefully this will be a win for Carolina. Hopefully. Definitely not saying the game is over because it is not. Still 2 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. But we've got Nikita Khan with 20. He's number 25, has 8 points. Tay Davis with 9. Burton leading the scoring for the Fighting Irish. He has 11 points. Matt Aloko, number 41, he has 9. Roper has 6 points. And off the bench, Kreninsny has 7 for North Carolina. Jalen Withers, great shooting from behind the 3-point line today. He has 21 points, 7 to 10 from behind the arc. That's where he scored all his points from behind the 3-point line. Then Allen Lubin with 17 and 10 rebounds, a double-double. Withers, he may not come back into the game. He's like one short of a double-double. Drake Powell, 9 points. He does have 4 fouls. We may see him back out there. 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. Elliot Cadeau, only 3 points, but he had 10 assists and 2 turnovers today. Only 2. He averages 3.2 3.2 turnovers. Cut that down. RJ Davis, 13 points and 6 assists. Jalen Washington with 16 points and 2 rebounds. Ian Jackson, 4 points. Trimble, only 1 point today. He does have 3 rebounds. Hey, sometimes it's not your day, but as long as your teammates pick up the slack, that's what's up. All right, 52 to 74, and I seen my guy. What's his name? Jones. He's got a famous James. No, not Jones, but James Brown. James Brown into the game. I don't know much about him. I just know he's 6'10". He's only 210 pounds. He looks bigger. Looks like he could get bigger. I don't know how good he'll get with the Tar Heels. And he may come back next year, depending on what the Tar Heels get. And he could get in the transfer portal. Tyson to the basket. Can't hit it. James Brown with the rebound. Is that James Brown or Claude? Yeah, that's James Brown with the rebound. He puts it up, and he is fouled on the play. Two minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. James Brown misses his first. Michael Smitty, we got this win, but got to play much better than that because tomorrow we got a tough Wake Forest team. Yep. And like Summer said, we want to get this get back. We got to get our get back for Wake Forest. Rakim 777, what's up, sir? What's up, sir? Hadn't heard from you in a while. What's going on? All right, Michael Smitty. Long 3 by North Carolina is off the mark. A minute and 50 seconds, 52 to 74. A drive and a toss-up by number 2. A lot of the bench is in the game now for the Fighting Irish. Elliot Cadeau with 10, count them, 10 assists today. Moving that ball around. And he only had 2 turnovers. All right. The Irish scored 2. Ian Jackson still in the game. This is not Ian Jackson. I'm sorry. And a turnover by North Carolina. A lot of the subs in. Come on, you gotta make the time you get in the game count with this much time. 1 minute and 38 seconds. All right. Number 2 for the Fighting Irish shoots it. He misses it. James Brown with the rebound. Lead pass by the Tar Heels. There's nothing there. Don't go on that baseline. All right, number 14. He's got a hairdo like Ian Jackson, but that's not Ian. What they say his name was number 14. Reed? Not sure. But that ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Carolina ball. They get it in. 1 minute on the clock. Oh, you should have dumped that off. Cade. Or Claude could not hit that one. Three-point jumper by the Irish is good. And the points were given to the wrong side. They'll get this straightened. Oh. I think it was Claude, I think is his name. Drives to the basket for the Tar Heels. Gets the score. Imes can't hit the fall away. And with 22 seconds on the clock, I think Coach calls off the Dogs and says, hey, shot clock is off. We don't need to shoot this again. 20-point lead by the Tar Heels. There it is, 56-76. The Tar Heels advance. The Tar Heels advance till tomorrow, guys. So we got to take on Wake Forest, a tough Wake Forest team. Yeah, thank you to Michael Smitty for stopping by as always. Coach, do you think Tar Heels are still on the bubble for the NCAA? Like on the bubble? Yeah, and no. What I think is this. I think Carolina. This is what I said earlier. Carolina is going to have to at least get to Duke and play a heck of a game. And then I think they'll still be considered. So I guess you could say, yeah, still on the bubble. But this our bubble, right, can be popped right here easily. It depends on what we do here, right? If we lose tomorrow, no way. If we get back to Duke and play Duke, because I think if I'm not mistaken, I think they said Duke is number 1 in the nation now. So we get to Duke and play a really good game. If we beat Duke, that's it. We in there. If you ask me, we're in there. If you ask me, if we play well, against Duke, I think there's still a possibility. All right, you got to look at that and say the Tar Heels have improved their last 7 games. Even losing to Duke last week, we still played pretty darn well. You know, in that you know, and I'm daggone biased for Carolina, but you know, in that game, Duke went up. We actually caught up and passed them. You know what I'm saying? We took the lead, but just couldn't hold it. So I think playing Duke again, at least getting into that game, and then playing well, I think we could still possibly make it. You got to look at that. I mean, heck, whether Duke is number 1 or number 2, you got to look at that and say, I don't know. You know, if Carolina's going to play Duke well twice, do you kick them? Do you just say, hey, nah, we're not even going to consider them to be a team in the ACC tournament, right? If they beat Duke, if we get past Wake Forest and beat Duke, I think they're going to be in, whether we win the ACC tournament or not. If we win the ACC tournament, we're in there. No questions asked. No questions asked. All right. So if we win the ACC tournament, we're in there. No questions asked. If we get to the Duke game and play them well, I think it's going to be hard to keep them out. All right. If we get to the Duke game and Duke blows us out, no, we're not in there. they're gonna say no, we don't need to be in there at all. But if we lose tomorrow and we don't get past Wake Forest, that's it. That's it. That's what I think. I went all the way around John's barn to say what I meant there, Rakim, but that's what I think. Yeah, Coach, like your stance. Truth. Yeah. That's what I think. All right, so we're gonna go over these stats. Go over these stats. Take a little long break there. Who knows? I might come on and do a little stream for the Hornets game tonight. Hornets won 2 in a row. I know that doesn't mean anything to anybody, especially if you're not, as Trump would say, especially if you're not a Hornets fan. But they've been playing tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Everybody was saying they were overrated. They said they were overrated. And the Hornets have won 2 games. But anyway, yeah, I might do that tonight. But definitely tomorrow, guys. Check me out. So let's go ahead and get through the stats right here. Yeah, well, let's get the score right up here first. Hey, thank you everybody who stopped by. Make sure you hit that like button before you leave. Thank you guys again. I think we ended up with maybe 7 likes. Not bad at all. If I'm not mistaken, I think Duke plays. No, Duke doesn't play tonight. Hey, they got this bye. So here we go. All right, Van Allen with 17 points. Jalen Withers, 21, 7 of 10 from behind the arc. All of his shots were behind the three-point line. Drake Powell, 9 points. Elliot Cadeau, 3. He had 10 assists, though. Oh, by the way, Van Allen with a double-double, 17 points, 10 rebounds. R.J. Davis poured in 13 points. He had 6 assists. And some key players off the bench. We're going to say, Jalen Washington had 6 points. We got to give that to him. One of them was a 3. All right, Ian Jackson only 4 points tonight. Seth Trimble only had 1 point tonight. But plays pretty good defense. He did have 2 turnovers. Oh, and the other thing, Elliot Cadeau only had 3 points, but he only had 2 turnovers. Elliot Cadeau scored more points than he had turnovers. Always good. And with the 10 dimes, that's just outstanding. For Notre Dame, their leading scorer ended up being their leading scorer. That is Burton, number 11. He's usually their leading scorer. But he averages 21 points per game. Carolina played pretty good defense on this team. Just they didn't share the ball like I thought they should. Sometimes you have a ball dominant guy and they don't want to give the ball up. They want to not force the shots, but do everything they can do to get to the basket. And I think Carolina played a pretty good game today against that. Tay Davis had 9 points for Notre Dame. Nikita Khan, 8 points. He had 9 rebounds. Matt Aloko, 9 points. Roper had 6 off the bench. The key players off the bench, Mohammed with 2 points. Kaninsny had 7. All right, so the team stats right here. Carolina end up shooting 48% from the field. Notre Dame 32. 3-point shooting. Notre Dame ended up shooting 30%. They were 6 of 20. Carolina 46.5%, 13 of 28 from behind ye old arc. All right, free throw shooting. Neither one of these teams should write home about the percentage. 58% for both teams. The Irish 10 of 17, Carolina 17 of 12. Rebounding, Carolina out rebounded the Irish 42-34. Assists 19-6 Carolina. 19 assists. That's key. That's key. They got to keep movement in that ball. 7-3 steals that goes to the Irish. 4-3 blocks that went to the Tar Heels. They had a little spurt there where they probably blocked 3 in a row. Turnovers, Carolina 8-6. So Carolina did a really good job in the first half, not turning the ball over very much. They did turn it over, however, in the second half. That's one thing they've got that sets them apart from being a great team, a good team, and just an average team. Like, when you get a lead on team, you still have to protect the ball. And I think sometimes Carolina gets a little bit lackadaisical with it. You know, when they feel like, hey, we're blowing this team out, then they start. I guess the best way I can explain it is they start making passes like this guy is not a college player. Like, I can throw the ball any way I want to. This guy's not going to get the steal. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they end up with the turnovers. That's Elliot Cadeau in a nutshell. There at the end of the game, but he I'll give him credit. He kept it together today. Only 2 turnovers, so he wasn't the only one. Trimble had 2 turnovers in a row one time down there. You turn the ball over, you don't get a chance to score. So you got to cut that out. That right there is just those little things that separate Carolina from being a really good team at points. But 8-6 turnover. That went to, we'll give that to Notre Dame. They only had 6. Points in the paint went to Carolina 28-26. They didn't start that way because they were hitting the outside shots, or they were taking outside shots. You can tell after one timeout, coach said, pass the daggone ball inside, because they went to Lubin like he was Armando Baycock, like maybe 5 or 6 times in a row. They went to Lubin, and going down there made a big difference, because when Lubin was double teamed, he got the ball out of the double team quickly, and if he wasn't, he showed he can work. He put in some work down there. So I like that part. And Carolina's biggest lead in this game, 24. What are y'all doing, bro? Okay, whatever. Oh, I thought I thought they were trying to fix Withers' hair. They're putting on the mic, the earpiece. All right. So Carolina wins this one. Won it going away. I don't think they ever trailed. So this is just something we're gonna have to try to do tomorrow. Got to come out tomorrow, get a good start, and hopefully we'll end up winning this game. I just believe that if Carolina can get to Duke, get to that Duke game, and that's just taking for granted that, well, let's just say Carolina gets to that Duke game, and plays well, then I think they've done everything they can do to try to get into the NCAA tournament. If they get to that is the minimum. If they get to that point to Duke and they play very well, I think they can get in there. If they beat Duke, they can get in there. If they win the ACC tournament, no question. Darth Gillis in the house. Duke plays at 12 noon tomorrow. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, Tar Heel. Okay. All right, Rakim. If Withers plays like that the rest of the way, we look like a completely different team. Yeah, because it's no when you gotta contest with RJ Davis, and then Withers, more than one guy. You know what I'm saying? That just because nobody is planning around Withers. You know what I'm saying? Darth Gillis, nobody's planning. They may say, hey, watch Withers, but they're not planning their defense around Withers. They're planning around RJ Davis. They're not even playing around Ian Jackson anymore. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Lubin, like if Withers does show up, like you said, Darth Gillis, and Davis has a good game. Ian Jackson has a sneaky good, like Lubin has a game just like he did tonight. If he just has a basic game right here, give me 12 points, 10 rebounds, Lubin. You know, yeah, Carolina could sneak up some people because no one is planning for those other guys who could help us out. You know, Ian Jackson's gonna have to come alive eventually. He's got to. I only have four points today. We all know that Trimble only had 1 point today. Trimble usually plays, and I'm talking offensively, better offensively. So, yeah, you're right about that, Darth. If he plays like that, and then the other guys have decent games, you know, because we know our team. We know our team. Ian Jackson didn't have an Ian Jackson game. Okay. And you know, and we all know right now he's off and on. Okay. But he still, even in a bad game, scores more than 4 points. Trimble only had one today. I don't know when Trimble last only had 1 point. So, and you know, nobody's planning around Trimble. They are not planning for Trimble, period. So yeah, if Carolina's got RJ Davis and Withers can play the way he played today. Not a lot of mistakes. Took good shots, and I would say, except for those one pass and then shoot. Look, this could have been a completely different game. I'm sorry. I bet you right now that Coach Davis has a problem with Withers being out on the court talking right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just think there's something Davis doesn't quite love about Lubin. I don't know what it is, but if Lubin had missed that second 3-point shot, he shot up after just the one pass. I'm talking Elliot Cadeau had just come. You guys saw it. Came across the timeline, half court, and then passed it to him, and he jacked it up. Coach would have took him out. And Coach would have took him out right there. You know what I'm saying? He gets put on the bench. Sometimes Coach forgets about him. He don't never come back in. So this could have been a different game for the Tar Heels and especially for Withers. But yeah, you're right. If he can play like this, heck, if he plays half, you know, if he does half of what he did tonight, the rest of the season, you're right. We're a different team. That's what he had, 21 points. Yeah, 21 points. So look, give me 11, baby. Give me 11. Give me 11 or 12 the rest of the time. You know, get out there and hit 3 threes. So somebody's looking at him, you know. You got the defense thinking he might be able to hit him. And they got to plan their defense a different way. And then, you know, Trimble can put 10 on you very quietly. Ian Jackson. So yeah, I just hope. Let's just hope it comes around, guys, like we did. Was it 3 years ago when we had that run with Love and the boys? You know, let's just hope it happens. All right. Well, we got by one. Let me go see if I can find. I'm gonna go look at the highlights from the Wake Forest game. Oh, wait. Wake Forest hasn't played yet. But yeah, we maybe look at some old footage and let's just hope the Tar Heels can get by tomorrow. Wake number 4, Carolina another 2:30 game. All right, guys. So if you're gonna be at work or whatever, I got you. Tune in. UNC at Wilmington made the big dance today. Cool. Yeah, they played pretty well this year. We got to beat Wake Forest and Duke. Absolutely, most likely have to win the whole thing. Yeah, you probably right. You Darth and Tar Heel K. I'm just I'm thinking I'm I'm thinking on the positive side, and I know you guys being realistic. I mean, realistically, we probably got to win the whole thing, but you just never know what might sway, what might sway these guys in the selection committee. All right, we have so much talent. We just missing our big man this year. But if Lubin and Washington can play good, solid ball, it would help us tremendously. Yep, definitely. Like I said today, you saw if you guys are watching, you saw when Carolina just purposely went to Lubin down low. I liked it because it's a mix of different things, man. It's just not RJ Davis dribbling, and we didn't see a whole lot after today. I love it. We didn't see a whole lot of RJ Davis just dribbling the ball, that ISO crap. Again, yes, it is good to use it. It's good to have it. That's part of it, but don't go to it. Don't go to don't run ISO just all the time. Just that's your main thing, because it just makes it easier to play defense on you. But yeah, I like the way they're moving the ball around a little bit. Got a little bit of motion going on. Heck, when you got 10 assists, there's some movement of the ball. I love the way Carolina, when they saw that zone, they went right to Lubin at the top, and then the cutting, I think it was Powell on the baseline for the slam dunk. That's old school beating the press. Beating the zone. I don't know what we've been doing. I guess trying to move the guards around. Have nobody set up on the top of the key, so the defense can see. I don't know, the cutter, and I just like when there's a big man there, the defense, the guy in the middle knows the big guy's there, so when you get the ball in that spot right there, they gotta step up on you. They gotta step up to take you on, and then that's what leaves those gaps on that baseline. Yeah, I like the way. Long story short, I like the way Carolina broke that or beat the zone today. So maybe they're coming through on that, because I guarantee you, Wake Forest is going to put the zone on, especially if we start scoring. Yeah, let's just keep your fingers crossed. See what we can do tomorrow. Move on to that Duke game. Hopefully we can win the whole thing. But I was just thinking today, guys, if we didn't win this game today, that would be it. This would be the last college Carolina basketball game today. I can't stand the ISO ball all the time too. The shot clock ticks down, and you have to throw bad shots 99% of the time. Yeah, it's just like when we played Duke the first time, and that's all we played. It was just crazy, especially in the first half, how RJ Davis. It was just give the ball RJ Davis or whoever had the ball at the top. And it was just a bunch of crossovers and trying to get by that guy. But Duke was too long. You don't have to play on your man. Just play off your man a little bit. If you try to drive, you just step over and help out, and then get right. One more step, you're back on your man. It just looked crazy until the second half when we started running like that little partial weave action at the top. And those guys would come off that weave, that handoff, or that little pitch, and then get to the basket. And I was like, hopefully coach sees that now, and we use more motion in our offense from then on. And we did. Eventually we did. So like what I see, man. My grandmother passed away the day after Thanksgiving. She was a huge Tar Heel fan. This team is special to me because it's the last Carolina team she got to see them play. So I'm rooting hard for them. I hear you, Dolph Gillis, man. And rest in peace to your grandmother. And hopefully we can do some big things and pull it out. You know, getting this NCAA tournament. I would love to see Carolina get the NCAA just to get into it and to see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? To go from where we were at the beginning of the year, and especially mid-year, to this end, to where they are a different team right now. You know, it will be great to make a little run. All right, guys. That is it for me today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and making this a great day. Carolina wins 76-56 to move on in the ACC tournament. And tomorrow we got to take on a very tough Wake Forest team who beat us last, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah. I'm just trying to forget about it. But, so hopefully that'll be some motivation for Carolina to come back, like bringing in a brand new team from the last time we played Wake Forest. And hopefully Wake Forest is looking at the old tapes. They're looking at the old video and not what Carolina's done here recently. But, good luck with that. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's 2:30 start time. And hopefully we'll get this win. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm Coach Gary. And I'll see you guys next time.